start with our new unit for the week. Our essential question is, what do you see in the sky? So I want you guys to think for a moment, put our thinking caps on, and somebody tell me, what are some things that we see in the sky? When you look up, it could be daytime or nighttime. What are some things that you see in the sky? Sadia?
We can see shooting stars.
We can see stars. I'm going to put a picture here for stars. What are some other things we can see in the sky? Kamari?
A moon.
We can see the moon. So we have the word moon here. We're going to put a picture. We can see the moon. Sasha, what is something else that we can see in the sky? Day or night? So far we have stars and we have the moon. What is something else that we can see? Think about it, think about it. Sanaa?
Clouds.
Clouds. We can see clouds. Don't we see clouds?
Yeah.
Okay, we see clouds.
What?
Oh, it's okay. It's because I didn't have any movement. It's okay. Went to sleep. It's okay. What else can we see in the sky, Leah? So we have the clouds, we have stars, we have the moon. Harley.
Sun.
The sun. You guys forgot the sun?
No.
The sun.
Yes.
Most of you guys' favorite season is summer. How could you forget the sun? The sun. Anything else that we can think of? Nothing else? Story about it, Sasha? Go ahead. So we have the clouds. We have what? Tell me, you have to tell me. We have clouds, the sun, stars, moon. Can you think of anything else? Think about it. We'll come. We're going to continue to build on this anchor chart as the week goes on. So now you have something else?
Jet.
A jet. Yes, that's something that we can see in the sky potentially.
Yes, we do.
We're calling out. We're calling out. So our learning intention today is I will be able to identify the problem in the story and the solution. Problem and solution. So by the end of this lesson, we should be able to identify the problem that we're going to read about in the story and the solution. So that's how we're going to know that we've mastered this lesson and we're able to move on. So let's think. Problem. Can somebody give me a definition for the word problem? And this is a review. We've gone over this definition before. Excuse me, Harley. Definition for problem.
Problem, like you have a problem and you like a broke something or like did something that a problem.
If you broke something or did something, that's a problem. Somebody else give me another example or give me a definition. What's a problem? How would you define the word problem? Go ahead.
Like you accidentally push someone.
If you push someone, could that be a problem?
No.
If you push someone, could that be a problem?
Yes.
Okay, that can be a problem. So now let's think. What would be the solution? Because if we have a problem, has to be a solution. What could be the solution if you push someone by mistake, like Madison said? What would be that solution?
Can I get some?
Sadio.
Can I get some water?
Sadio said, if the problem is I push someone by mistake, Harley, could the solution be to help them up?
Yes.
I think that's a good solution. Someone raise their hand and give me an example of another problem. Kamari.
If you pick,
A totally different example, of a problem. Go ahead, Kamari. Any problem. It doesn't have to be.
if you drop someone's food from an accident.
If you drop someone's food by an accident, could that be a problem? Give me a thumbs up if you agree with Kamari. Dropping someone's food can be a problem, right? What's a possible solution? A possible solution, if I drop your food by mistake, you're walking and you're in the cafeteria and you have your food in your hand. and I make a mistake without being mindful of my body and I knock your food down. What's a possible solution for that problem, Sasha? What's the solution if I knock down your food? I knocked down your food by mistake. So we said the solution is a way to fix it. How can you fix that problem? What can you do? Someone help Sasha. What can we do? So Sasha said you can say it's okay, it will be fine. But how are we going to try to fix that problem? That is something that you can say. But how can someone help build on that? What's something that you could possibly say, Sanaa?
You can say, you can get some more food by going in the cafeteria.
Okay, so Sanaa said a possible solution is to go inside of the cafeteria where they serve the food and get more food. Would that serve to fix the problem if someone knocked your food down? That would definitely possibly fix the problem. Now I want you guys to pair up. Sasha, you're going to pair with Harley. Sadio, you're going to pair up with Leah. Maddie and Everly, you guys are going to pair up. And Clarissa and Sanaa. Kamara, you can come join them because you don't have an extra person. You can come move your chair here and move your chair here. What I want you guys to talk about is a problem. Talk with your neighbor about a problem and a possible solution to that problem. And you can think about things that you guys have experienced. For example, I'm going to tell you how that conversation would sound. Doesn't have to be a big, crazy, I'm sorry, we are not. Doesn't have to be a big, crazy problem. Something that you guys have gone through. You guys have problems all the time. You tell me about problems every day. Oh, I was walking down the steps, Miss Wilkins, and such pushed me. Oh, such and such drunk some of my juice. She ate my snack by mistake. She pushed me in the yard. You're going to think of a problem that you had or a problem you saw someone else had, and then you're going to tell your partner how you fix that problem. So I can say, Madison, the problem I had is I did not have enough snacks for my 3 children. How I fixed the problem? I went to the store and got an extra snack so that all 3 of my children could have a snack. That's exactly what you're going to do with your neighbor starting now. And I'm going to walk around to hear how those conversations are going. I'm not calling you because you're calling out. Come sit right here. Move over so that you can talk. Kamari, can you go back to your seat? Move over so that you guys can talk.
Because all of us have to have space.
Kamari, come that way.
You go. Yeah. You don't have to be that close. You just have to be somewhere over here. Come over. It's a mess. Right here. What's wrong? It's
How did you fix it? And what's your problem? And how did you fix that problem? She's gonna. Okay. So I'm hearing some good things. I heard Harley tell Sasha her problem was she forgot to wash the dishes. She forgot to wash the dishes. How do we think Harley said she fixed that problem? What did she do?
She washed the dishes.
She washed the dishes. Right. So what we're going to do today is seats. Come back to your seats. Come back to your seats. Your seat is here, so now slide your seat over. So I heard some really good things. I heard some thoughts. So I see that you guys are able to relate problems to your personal life. You guys have problems all the time. I pick you up from lunch to tell me about problems. Pick you up from outside to tell me about problems. You come to school, come over the weekend, and you guys tell me about problems. No, not today, but there's always a problem. The key is to know how to solve it. So what we're going to do today, let's practice active listening. Everybody close your books. Nobody should have a book in their hand. Push your books forward. We're practicing active listening, so we're sitting up straight. A pencil should not be in your hand because we're listening. We are listening. Harley, Madison, come back to your seat, please. Everly, we're waiting. Quietly waiting. Quietly waiting. So the title of our story, so we are going to read this book. The title of the story is Bringing Down the Moon. While we're reading the book, I want you to look for the problem in the story, and I want you to look for the solution. Everybody put your hands down. Madison, please get a paper towel for your face. So the title of the story is Bringing Down the Moon. The author of the story is Jonathan Emmett. Somebody tell me, what was the job of Jonathan Emmett? What did Jonathan do? Jonathan had a job, so now what was Jonathan's job if he's the author? No, somebody help Sanaa. What was the job of the author? Help Sanaa, Kamari. What is the job of the author? The author does what? No, honey, no. What's the job of the author?
He writes the book.
Kamari said the job of the author is to write the book. Give me a thumbs up if you agree with that. The author does not write the
He
book?
went to sleep again.
The author definitely writes the book. The illustrator is Vanessa Caban. What was Vanessa's job? What did she do, Sasha?
He tried to draw the picture.
Sasha said the illustrator is the person who draws the picture. Thumbs up if you agree with Sasha. You are right. She is the person who drew the picture. So let's start our story. Bringing Down the Moon. Hot diggity, exclaimed Mo, as he burrowed out of the ground one night. Whatever is that? The moon was hanging in the sky above him, like a bright silver coin. Mo thought that it was the most beautiful thing he had ever seen. So we already said this moon is something that we can see in the sky, right?
Can I put this away? I don't know that.
Whatever it is, I must have it. Mo said to himself, I know. I'll jump up and pull it down. Thump, thump. What is he saying he's going to jump up and pull down? The moon. So Mo was trying to pull down the moon. Thumpity bump. Mo was so busy jumping, he didn't think about the noise he was making. And he woke up Rabbit in her burrow.
Woke up.
Mo, said Rabbit, what on earth do you think you're doing? Hello, Rabbit, said Mo. I'm trying to pull down that shiny thing. You mean the moon? Asked Rabbit. So that's what it's called, said Mo. You'll never do that, said Rabbit. It's not as close as it looks. So what? It does look pretty close. But have you ever looked up at the moon? Does it look close or far?
Far.
It depends on where you're at. So where the mole is at, it looks pretty close. So maybe that's why he thinks he can pull it down. Let's see what happens. Not while we're reading. But Mo would not give up. I know, he thought. I'll get a stick and poke it down. He found a long stick and poked up at the moon. Swish, swish, swishity, swish. Mo was so busy poking that he tripped over Hedgehog in his bed of leaves.
He thinks it's a balloon.
No, he knows it's the moon, but it looks so close that he's trying to pull it down.
It's because he's close.
looks close. Mo, grunted Hedgehog. What are you up to? Hello, Hedgehog, said Mo. I'm trying to poke down the moon. You'll never do that, said Hedgehog. It's not as close as it looks. Does it still look pretty close?
Yeah.
You think you can pull it? Looks a little far? Do we think you can pull it down?
No.
No?
No.
Nobody thinks he can pull it down?
No.
Give me a thumbs up if you think that the mole could possibly pull that moon down. Thumbs up. We have a couple, and give me a thumbs down if you think the mole cannot pull this moon down. Okay? Let's see.
He is.
But Mo would not give up. I know, he thought. I'll throw something at it and knock it down. He found some acorns and he threw them at the moon. Clink, clink, clinkety, clink. Ouch, said Squirrel. Mo, have you gone nuts? Hello, Squirrel, said Mo. I'm trying to knock down the moon. You'll never do that, said Squirrel. It's not as close as it looks.
It looks close to life.
But Mo wanted the moon so badly he would not give up. I know, he thought. I'll climb a tree and carry it down. Mo had never climbed a tree before. It was hard work, and he was so scared to be far from the ground. But he kept on going until he saw the moon resting in the leaves above him. Is he a little closer to the moon now?
No. Yes.
He's up here.
Yes. The moon is.
So he is a little closer. Who thinks he can get it now? Okay. A few of us think that he can get it. Can you stop? Mo stretched out his paws. But just when he thought he had the moon, he slipped. Oh, ouch, ouch. Mo tumbled down and landed, splash in the middle of a puddle. Look how close he looks.
And he see the moon.
No, but look how close he was before he fell.
And then when you
Looks pretty close, right?
And then he see the moon kind of water. And it's not like the moon. This is the moon.
Hot diggity drag, thought Mo. I almost had it that time. Then he noticed something floating in the puddle beside him. It was pale and wrinkled, but Mo recognized it at once. So let's think. There's a problem in this story that I told you guys to look out for. Can anybody tell me that problem? Maddie?
The moon thinks the moon when he was falling he thought he grabbed it and he fell on the
So
floor.
what's the problem in this story? Sadia?
When Mo fell down, he looked at the sun.
But what is he trying to do that he can't? Because a problem is something that has to be fixed or something that we can't do. What's the problem, Kamari?
He can't catch the moon.
He can't get the moon, and he wants to. So let's keep reading. The moon, whispered Mo. It must have fallen down with me. He reached out to pick up the moon, but as soon as he touched it, it broke into pieces and vanished. Where did he see that moon? Sasha, pay attention. Where did he see that moon, Sadia?
Down on the puddle.
In the puddle. But was that really the moon?
No.
Someone raise their hand and tell me, what did the mole see here in this puddle? What is that, Sanaa?
A moon.
But what is it? It wasn't the actual moon. Did the moon fall from the sky and fall in that puddle? No. It's a reflection. That's exactly what it is. Does everybody know what a reflection is?
Yeah.
So a reflection is like when you look in the mirror and you can see yourself. You're not actually in that mirror or on the mirror. It's a reflection or a copy image of yourself. So this is just an image or like a picture of the moon that he's seeing. It's a reflection from the sun.
Oh, it's a
Mo sat in a puddle and cried. Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel came running up. Are you all right, Mo? Asked Rabbit. I'm all right, sobbed Mo. But the moon isn't. I pulled it down. And then I broke it. And it was so beautiful. And now I'll never see it again. What does the mole think he did when he saw the moon?
He broke it.
He think he destroyed the moon, right?
Like, killed it.
Let's keep reading.
The cloud is covering the
Just look
moon.
at my.
Oh, Mole, said Rabbit. You couldn't have pulled down the moon, and you couldn't have broken it, said Hedgehog. And you'll certainly see it again, said Squirrel. Look, high up in the sky above them, the moon was coming out from behind a cloud. Oh, whispered Mole, and it's just as beautiful as ever.
I see. Now see.
Right, it does look like the sun is pretty bright, right?
Yeah.
Mole, Rabbit, Hedgehog, and Squirrel stood up and stared up at the moon together. It is beautiful, said Rabbit. Very beautiful, said Hedgehog. Very beautiful indeed, said Squirrel. Yes, said Mole, but it's not as close as it So now I want you guys to turn in your Wonders book. Some of us do not have our Wonders book. Some of us are going to use our writing books to draw our pictures. Can you move your chair over? And you are going to turn to your page 57. Everybody turn to 57. 5-7. 5-7. Those are 5. Yes. 5. This is 47. Yes, those of us who are on the page write our first and last name. 5-7, page 57. I'll put it on the board. 57. I'm gonna put it on the board. Yes, write your name. I'm gonna write my name. Write yours. Sit down for a second. Thank you. And you're turning to page 57. Thank you. Go sit down. And the first thing you're going to write, I'm sorry I can't hear myself. I can't. Take the jackets off of your head. Write your name on your paper.
I didn't draw nothing.
And you're going to draw a picture or write the problem. Those of us who have written our names, we can start on the other page, Sadio, 5-7. 5-7. This is 5-7. This page.
So what should we
You're
do?
going to draw a picture showing the problem. Just roll it on the board. You're writing your name. Good job, Kamari's on task. We're on this page.
I'm not touching it.
Lee is ready. Those of us either Lee.
My pencil fell on the floor.
Those of us who do not have our books who are drawing our pictures, the first picture you're going to draw is the problem. Those of us who have our books, we are writing our problem. You're drawing it out. You're drawing your problem, label your picture.
The last page.
Here, the problem.
Let's look into what happened.
Yes.
Right here.
Here in this box, you're drawing it or you're writing it. Write your problem. What was the problem? In this box, you're writing. What was the problem? Leah, you're drawing it. What was the problem? Honey, don't get out of this shit again. Here you go.
problem or the problem inside a book? The problem.
The next thing you're doing, the first thing you're doing is the problem.
The problem inside
Can
a
you
book.
please sit in your seat? No.
The problem inside a book.
Yes, the problem from the story. We've identified that problem. Pull your shirt down and have a seat.
Take it off.
Some of us have our problem already. 2 more minutes and then we're moving on.
Do we have to draw pictures?
Yes, you do. You're going to draw in a picture and label your picture. So if you drew the moon, I should see you sounding out that word, moon. Honey, can you sit down? Can you sit down? Siéntate, por favor. No. Clarissa's done. Clarissa the job has a picture label. If you have the mole, I should also see that.
Oh, what?
Yes.
I know like that.
And write it.
Wait,
Good
you're-
job, Sadio's done.
Let's look at-
What's your problem? You're pulling out. That's why I'm not answering. It's fine. Can you do your work? The next thing that you're doing is steps to the solution. So we spoke about how we can solve problems. And you guys were able to give me how we fix a problem, the solution to the problem. So I want you to, some of us are drawing, those of you who are drawing your pictures, you know who you are. Draw your pictures that lead to the steps that solve that problem. So the first thing you did was identify the problem. I see that you guys all have a problem in your problem box. Now you're going to, in your second box, on your, there's another box here that says steps to solution. And you're going to draw, those of you who draw, you know who you are. And the others you're going to write. What are the steps that went towards solving that problem? How did that problem get solved? So we already have the problem. Now think about how the problem was solved. In this box, you're going to draw the steps that led up to that solution. Bring your chair right here. Move your seat. Yes, honey. You what? Go wash your hands, baby, because I don't see anything. Have a seat, Kimberly. Okay, go wash your hands. So we should be in the second box and we're drawing our solution. I see Sadia was drawing her steps to her solution without calling out. Without calling out. Yes.
How do we fix the problem?
Think about it. How was it solved? Think about how it ended. How did they get to that point? Yes. I'm coming around to see who has it right. Please do not call out the answers. I need you to put those crayons back in the box. Carly's doing her possible steps to her solution. Good job. Put your hands out and do your work. Turn around to your desk. We're sounding it out. Good job, Madison, sounding out her words. Sorry, I need to see your words. Harley, you too. I see you have moon there. Clarissa started. Make sure you label your picture. Label your picture, Kamari. No. Now in the last box, there's another box at the end. I don't have to look down. Those of us who are, we have a couple of people who are ready. That last box is going to be your solution. So you're going to put how that problem was solved, the end result. Think about the end. It was solved. This problem, whatever that problem was, I see most of us have it. That problem was solved at the end of the story. That's what you're going to draw or write inside of your box. Sadio's at her last box. Harley's at her last box. So now you should be able to possibly put the steps to the solution. Maggie, you're at your last box. Okay. Now your solution. How was it solved? Sadio's almost done. So that's your solution at the bottom. Okay, it doesn't have to be perfect. Make sure you label your picture.
How do you make that?
Make sure you have your words there. One more minute. What was the problem? Put your solution at the bottom, Madison.
You what?
Harley, have a seat, baby. Kamari, you have your solution. Is this yours? Can you pick that up? Okay, pencils down. Pencils down. So we can go back to your seat and relief. So some of us haven't finished. Some of us are trying to make our pictures too perfect. It's okay that your picture's not perfect. The idea is that we're able to establish that problem and the solution. Everyone pencils down, pencils down, pencils down. So we've established that a problem is something that has to be fixed, right? So what's the solution? What's the solution? If a problem is something that has to be fixed, Madison, what's the solution?
You could have rewrite it all.
No, give me a definition. A problem is something that has to be fixed. The solution is what to the problem? What does the solution does to the problem?
You accidentally tripped something.
No, not an example. What does a solution do to a problem? You have a problem. The solution does what? Sadio? Does it fix it or make it worse?
Fix it.
Yes, so a solution fixes the problem. So let's think for a moment. What was the problem in our story? What was the problem in our story? Maddie.
You were trying to get the moon down.
Give me a thumbs up if you agree with Madison. Madison said the problem in the story was that the mole was trying to get the moon down. Clarissa, you agree or disagree?
Yes.
That's the problem. So we're all on the same page. Everyone says that that's the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. That is absolutely the problem. Most of you had that right. How did we solve that problem? Something happened. So he was how did the mole feel about this? So we started talking about feelings before. How did that make him feel? The fact that he could not get this mole. Sasha, how did that make him feel? Was he happy or was he sad that he couldn't get the mole? He was sad. So what made him feel better about not getting the mole? Sadia, what happened? He saw the moon where? Where did he see the moon?
In the sky.
Not in the sky. He saw it where? In the puddle. And what happened to now when he saw it in the puddle? He thought he broke it, right? So now he's worried about the moon being broken. How did that get fixed? How did that get fixed, Sadi? What happened? He thought he broke the moon. He pulled all his friends and he told them he was sad. He broke the moon. How did they fix that? What did they tell him?
Where's my chair? Where's my chair?
What did they tell him to do, Madison? He thought he broke the moon. How did they fix that problem?
They left the moon.
What did they do? They told him to do what? Did he really break the moon?
They said.
Did he really break the moon?
No.
Where was the moon?
And that's
So they told him to look up, and now how did he feel?
happy.
He was happy. So was his problem solved?
Yeah.
His problem was solved. So that's how a problem and a solution works. The same way you guys have problems, and every day I have to find a little solution. Or sometimes you guys are mature enough to come up with those solutions yourselves. Good job. Oh my God.